Hello there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of those who identify with the divine masculine vibe. I'm back with your forecast for the week ahead. Though when you find this, it is timeless. So it's the right time for you to hear this. Spirit guides and guardian angels. We'll get right to it. Everything you need to know about me is down below in the description box below. If you have cards, follow along with me. That way you can see how these energies that are influencing divine masculine are going to be influencing areas in your life. Okay, the main energy influence is about higher perspective, moving up, shifting upwards. Like if you were for years in a cycle of poverty, things are starting to move into prosperity. If you were in a loveless or toxic relationships for years, now you're moving into being surrounded by more loving and like-minded people. People jive with your vibe. And there was some sphincter clenching going on as changes were coming in. But spirits definitely, we have the power of the bear here. Sorry guys, I should be pulling up this card for you. The power of the bear. Protection. But moving you forward. Okay. And yes, free will's in there. But the thing is what you have to see from this higher perspective is that you're halting and not pushing through the fear to take a step. Is also halting and kind of putting up an obstacle for indirect influences, people outside yourself. There's that with that action, move forward on their path too, and vice versa. Okay, things are definitely moving. We have the ship with the bear. You are protected and moving forward on your journey. Okay, if you have a travel plans over this week, you are protected. Some of you might be work related. That could be a boss there. Okay, may order you to go traveling. And at first it might feel like, but you're going to love it. We do have the heart here. For others of you, it looks like the journey towards love is happening. Even if you've been putting it off or been kind of like, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. This has to happen first, that has to happen first. Spirit says it is time. Okay, it's happening. It's like eyes on what you love, things that stir your heart. For some of the divine masculine, this ship is taking you right towards your divine counterpart. And it feels like Spirit's saying that with the moon here directly under the divine counterpart, these are energies, never gender. Okay, there's the divine feminine. Okay. This is divinely guided. You've known this person is your connection, for whoever that resonates with. For others of you, a very small percentage, you're being moved towards your divine counterpart, and you're sensing that. Okay? It's interesting how we pick up things like radio antennas, and there's a disturbance. When something new is coming in, not always even the best of intuitives, we may feel it. Something's making us more anxious and everything's fine. We're looking around and everything's normal and fine, but we're getting this, we're feeling this, and triggers coming up and we don't understand why. That's because the change is coming in, okay? It just passed through, like say there's all these layers. So whenever they take a step, they get through one layer to you, okay? Good things, good things. However, we have been stuck in horrible like karmic cycles for the longest time, and now we're breaking free. And even though we've been doing the work and walking forward and following our happy, right, there are certain areas that terrify, or maybe you've had tons of disappointment or heartbreak in. Could be career. I'm hearing Spirit saying career or love, okay, and or love, those two areas. And now it's happening. You can't stave it off any longer. It's happening. Okay, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Sometimes the most scariest things that we are fearful of, the unknown, because we don't know what the outcome is, we're not sure, and we're trying to protect ourselves from getting hurt, but we're not going to know anything until we take that step, and then we go, oh wow, that wasn't so bad. You know? Some of you have been dreaming about your divine counterpart. And for some of you, I want to say they're right there. I feel like there's going to be something, some information that's going to be revealed to you to get you to. For some of you watching this, you have to take the first step. For others, it's the indirect influences are going to be coming in, taking a step to open things up for you. We got the tarot to clear it up too. We have to ship the lilies and the book. Have peace in the unknown. Have peace in the journey you're on this week. Okay, everything's going to be revealed in perfect timing. Okay, some of you might be starting something that is new as far as studies go. Maybe you feel a little like nervous about it. Maybe you've been working from home and now you got to come out and get out actually. And even if it's for one day, have peace. It's going to actually work out for the better. It's actually going to be really good. You're going to be like, that was really cool, you know. Good outcomes all the way around. Divine Masculine, you take that step that makes you fearful. Fight through that fear. You've come so far, and now it's time to get everything destined in line. Okay. The Bear in the Tower and the Stork. Okay. So the Bear in the Tower, protection. Okay. Protection as you are moving up. Okay. The change is coming in. For some of you, the message is, you know, no matter how stubborn you are and you want to stay locked in this tower, that change is happening. And for those of you who are stubbornly sticking in the tower, I'm not getting back out there again. I'm going to stay here where I'm safe and comfortable. Spirit's about to knock you out of that tower with the change that's coming. Okay. And it's a good thing. You're going to see that. You're going to feel that. Okay. We have the book, the stork, and the moon. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, you're not going to see this coming. The book's about secrets and about things that are going to be revealed. Something's going to be revealed when the change happens, though, not prior. Okay, Spirit's saying, okay, your intuition's been telling you about this all along, and fear can block the truth. Fear, when it stirs up the emotions to a certain level, that's no way I can describe it, it can make the voice of the intuition, it's never gone, but it can diminish down. A very quiet voice. You can hear it, but it's not as strong as the emotion, like the emotional triggers, okay? Again, going back into picking up something new coming in, some change. So here we have the heart and the divine counterpart with the intuition. Sorry, let me do it in order here. Okay. You've known. Some of you have had a feeling. You need to trust your intuition. Okay. Spirit wants you to trust this. This is happening. It's like I just heard those who hear this, your hearts will be lighting up this week. Yeah. There are things that were hidden here. As far as matters of the heart is concerned, for those that resonates with, because of the fortress you built around your heart. Okay. But love is going to bust that down. And then you'll get the answers you seek. We have the ship, the tower, and the moon. Following your intuition is guiding you higher, seeing things in a higher perspective. I feel like more confidence, more surety every step you take towards your happiness. Now, we're going to open this up with tarot, but I have to tell you, when I was pre-shuffling and channeling in, 2 cards came out, and that was before I just shuffled them and blessed them and all that. So before this was set, 2 cards popped out when I was doing that with the tarot, and I just put them aside. So I think that's interesting after seeing this layout here. We have the moon. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Now, the moon can be many things, and we are in a full moon, but it isn't like a normal full moon. This is the harvest moon. We're in it now, and that energy is going to be strong enough to get us through the whole week, believe it or not. as it's waning. The full moon is taking full advantage of her light being shined down on us and that energy, okay? So all these things that we have been working for are being harvested. Now I say being harvested because they're being brought in. They're being placed like on our table, so to speak. Okay. Now, the moon can also, stir up delusion. And when I say that, that's when the fear triggers come up, and it's almost like it amplifies that even more. Well, I can't go towards that person because X, Y, Z, whether it's them or you, like making excuses. Or, well, I'm not sure if long-term that job be good for me, blah, blah, but you keep getting drawn back to it. Okay, but the moon is a powerful, powerful force for all of us this week. And the moon is support. And not only did you get it here, but you also got it in tarot. First card that popped out when I was pre-shuffling. Followed by the Ace of Cups. Okay? Embracing it. Embracing it. Your intuition is guiding you to a new love. Brand new spanking. This is not going to repeat of the past. They're not your exes. And for some of you it might be. But it's going to be someone you hadn't seen for a long time. That's a very small percentage of you. You're going to be very surprised how that's going to come together too. That's why the book is closed and you can't see, but you're feeling it. Keep doing your work though, for those of you in that that resonates with that. Now, for those of you that have been kind of, Spirit's saying some of you have been in like this circle, like the hamster wheel in love. Maybe you've been doing the work and focusing on love, but when it comes to people outside yourself, okay, especially in romantic situations, we say romantic, it could just be, escapism. Maybe still playing around. It's like, I want it. And yeah, I understand once you get free of toxic relationships and cycles, you just want to be free. Once you've learned to love yourself. I'm doing what makes me happy. It makes me happy just to go boink and then out. No responsibilities, no chains around my neck. I don't have to stress and worry about this person using and manipulating me. Yes, I agree. However, Spirit has been coming through in dreams. It's very strong about dreams. The moon, Ace of Cups, the moon, the divine counterpart, the moon with the stork, the moon and the tower, okay? You have been dreaming of one particular person. I feel like some of you that resonates with this. Sorry, I didn't mean to repeat. Spirit channel like a boss right now. I feel that you've been dreaming of that specific person. Maybe sometimes when you're alone, it gives you comfort to look at their pictures, just to know they're there. Maybe you look at them and think you're not good enough, or I'm a jerk, or whatever. But you have to remember, you have to love yourself. You're good enough for this person. There's a reason why you're drawn to one particular person, Spirit says. This person thinks the same thing. Not good enough. Not worthy. I'm overreaching type of thing too. This person also dreams about you. Very strong. Intuitive. Very strong in their intuitive game. Okay. But definitely a new beginning starting now. This week. There's some kind of forward movement in that area. Okay, Spirit. As I say that, the magician manifesting, what did I say? This harvest moon. Okay. Some of you are manifesting this new start. Spirit's going, for those of you that are meant to make the first step, Spirit is definitely spearheading this big time, okay, to encourage you. They're going to give you something that's going to have you kind of leap on it, go, For others of you, Spirit's going to be maneuvering the situation to where, you two connect. in career, same thing. You will meet the right people, or maybe you'll all of a sudden see a way that you're supposed to take to get what you need, or to get that particular job. You know, maybe it's by saying something, maybe get an idea, oh, I need to do this. Okay, maybe you're working online doing videos, and you know, you go, gosh, I know I'm trying all this stuff, but maybe you don't realize, maybe you didn't see that you were still staying in your comfort zone. Slow and steady, baby steps, perfect. No one's rushing you. However, you know, the baby steps are just to get you started, and then you do, you know, little bigger steps, and then little bigger steps, okay? Okay. Know this, every one of you watching this, the Ten of Swords. Okay? The end of the cycle of pain. That the things that you love, where you found heartbreak and disappointment, regret maybe, or resentment even. Anything that was so painful. This could go all the way back to childhood. This could go to a traumatic event. We need to let that leave. Spirit's pushing that out. Okay? Because that cycle's over now. You don't need to hang on to that which was. It's okay. It's okay now. It is. It really is. You're still here. For those of you who need to hear the Spirit's very adamant, you're still here for a reason. Okay? There's a reason you were here. And Spirit's saying, you know, don't diminish your role here. You're very precious. You're a precious human being. That I just heard grain of salt. Remind them of the grain of sand. Oh, sorry, salt. Well, salt's good for clearing. Salt bath for somebody. Dead sea salt. You can get it on Amazon. Okay. But they're saying that grain of sand. We're all grains of sand. It's not just you. What you were feeling and thinking, don't think for a second nobody else is thinking that too. Some people just hide it more than others. We don't have to worry about society. We need to worry about us. How are we feeling? What do we need? What will make me really happy? And you can't look outside for that. Forgiveness, releasing guilt, blame, resentment, anger, hate. And replacing with just unconditional love. Love yourself. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Because this stuff is coming in. I feel like some of you that resonate with that message are seeing these new things coming in, and maybe you're just sitting there and just like, wow, very humbled by it. However, questioning the worthiness of it. Spirit's going to bring something else in to show you. They're going to show you very clearly why you're so amazing and why you're still here. There's definitely a sign for those who resonate with that. Okay? Coming in very solid. It's going to shift that heavy load you've been carrying. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. It looks like an easy work week for the Divine Masculine, because you need to deal with all this new stuff coming in. You need to be open, so Spirit says the workload's going to be a little lighter. Okay? It's time to just, you know, relax. Let go. Okay? Relax and enjoy the journey. Okay, this week. Once you relax into it and focus on yourself, all the changes that are coming in are going to come in. But you'll see, you know, you'll put down the anxiety because you're focusing on you every step, okay, this week, and doing your thing. The changes can come in much easier, okay, and much worth it. There we are with the Queen of Cups. Nurturing yourself, loving yourself, that's a big thing. You guys have been working on this. Keep on doing it. Spirit says, do not forget you first. Okay, oh, and what we don't see, the Sun, abundance, prosperity, happiness, joy, vitality. I just feel like you guys are going to be lit in the heart area. Very strong energy there. These things that are unknown that are coming in are going to light your fire. They're so worth it, you know. Mindfulness. All right, let's throw out some Oracle. Oops. Oh, well, okay. Peace. Be at peace with this journey. See, she can't see beyond that. She can just see the top, but she doesn't know what's down here. You know? She doesn't know. But being at peace with it, knowing you are safe. And no matter where the journey takes you this week, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be good for you. You deserve this. I don't care what you did in the past. Let that go. Let that go. Unless you're still doing that. A lot of you haven't. You stopped doing things you did in the past that were toxic. You recognized and started making changes. You know? So within, so without. When you make the changes within, you see that all around you. You can't even question that anymore. That's truth. Okay? Spirit. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right. Here's the thing. Back and forth. Some of you are back and forth, especially matters of the heart, and leaving a career you've been at for a long time that's no longer fulfilling. Like, think 8 of Cups. For those divine masculine resonating with the love and the career, going back and forth. I want to, but stop it. Playing it safe just keeps you here. You miss out on all this stuff out here. Okay? It's time. There is something coming up in your journeys that require these new changes, especially in job, career, and love. Okay? That's why you're being kind of, it feels like you're being pushed. But this is why. Okay? Definitely have signs. Ascended Masters. Spirit is definitely all over your shit right now. You will be seeing hands-on signs in the physical plane. Okay? In dreams. Write your dreams down. Pay attention to the signs. Some of you might be getting music. Maybe certain lyrics to songs. Write them down. Okay? Note them. There is a reason. Okay, why that's coming up. Some of you might be hearing songs as someone speaking. That's how you know, it's like your love for music. And listen to the lyrics because they're telling you something about that person you're talking to, okay? Planning and action, it's time. Spirit says it's time to take advantage of the time down here, okay? All right, with that 7 of Pentacles, all right? And get down, okay? What do you want long term? This is where we're going, okay? The stuff that you are harvesting, all right? Now that it's coming in, now it's time, okay? Spirit is going to be guiding you with the action plan, okay? What you need to do. You're going to feel it very strong. Intuitively, signs, information, solid information in the physical plane. It's going to be a fantastic week. Spirit's just strongly advising on the Divine Masculine to release and let go. Okay? Focus on you only. Don't worry about everything else outside yourself. Spirit's handling that for you like a boss. They're protecting you. I also want to say, someone may end up in jail. You know, maybe you're worried about a particular person or a situation, but it looks like somebody's going to get caught. There's a big change happening. For some of you, sorry, Spirit just brought this in. If you're still hanging with me, thank you. And if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. That's what keeps me coming back. For some of you, there's going to be a change in management that's going to finally, almost say, set you free to move upwards and onwards here, okay? So on that note, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And I am sending you lots of good vibes for this week. Please let go. Be at peace. And remember, let the past stay in the past. Be here and now and love yourself because it looks freaking good on you. Take care.